What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Bravely Default 2. Today we will be hopefully taking on the Bard Asterisk and acquiring that.
Princess Gloria! It is a great relief to see you safe and well.
I am sorry if I caused you any undue concern, Prince Castor.
Please, there is no need to apologize. If I might ask, what became of you after the fall of your kingdom?
It is rather a long story, I'm afraid.
And so, we find ourselves here today. You believe Savalon's current troubles to have been caused by the water crystal?
I do, and I wondered if your honored father might know anything that could help us in investigating the matter further.
Your Highness, permit me to offer my deepest sympathies for all that has befallen you. Alas, our own realm is currently suffering grave troubles of its own. It saddens me to say this, but we are unable to offer any assistance.
Silence. That is not your decision to make. You must forgive Dromed his presumption. While his official title is that of Record Keeper to the court, he also serves in an unofficial capacity as an advisor. And what he says is not without truth. Our current situation is not a pleasant one. My honored father, the king, his whereabouts are currently unknown.
Goodness! Have you any idea what might have happened to him?
Sadly not. We had thought that he might have been kidnapped, but we have received neither a ransom demand nor contact of any other kind. We have also tried to notify my younger brother, Pollux, but since setting off on his tour of the nations of the world, he remains unreachable. The Council of Elders has been satisfied thus far with our tales of sudden sickness, but it is only a matter of time before they begin asking questions.
I am ever so sorry. I pray with all my heart that he will be returned to you soon.
You are too kind, Princess Gloria. I will confer with the Council on the matter of the water crystal. Perhaps one of the Elders will know something.
That would be great, wouldn't it, Gloria?
You dare interject, servant! Have you no shame?
Oh, you misunderstand, Prince Castor. My friend here is no servant. He is a companion and trusted ally. I owe him my life.
Friend? Companion? A lowly commoner?
Oh, come now, Your Highness. If you continue to insult my comrades, I fear I shall have no choice but to take offense.
Offense? At what? He is a commoner, is he not? I merely call a spade a spade.
Prince Castor.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I spoke out of turn. Now, to return to the matter at hand. Dromed!
The city's various districts began to fill with water at different times, but it seems the trouble first began around 3 years ago.
3 years? And was it not 3 years ago that Musa was attacked? The Council will be assembling shortly. We must consult with them on this matter right away. Please, if you would bear with us until then.
Of course, Your Highness.
Forgive the wait, Your Highness. Allow me to introduce Elders Cygnus and Bernard, right honorable members of the Council.
Cygnus,
It's Bernard.
Minister of Commerce at your service. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Princess Gloria.
Bernard, Master of the Gaming Hall. It is an inestimable honor, Your Highness.
Prince Castor informs us that you seek knowledge of the water crystal.
We do indeed. I suspect that it might be the cause of the city having filled up with water.
I don't
Might you
trust
know
this
anything of
Prince
such a
Castor
connection?
one bit.
Alas, the cause is somewhat more prosaic than that, Your Highness.
He's friends with a very
I'm afraid
obvious
my
bad
men
guy.
made a rather critical blunder while digging an underground waterway. In fact, you find us having just emerged from an emergency council meeting on that very subject.
And a very productive meeting it was, too. I must commend you on your ready acceptance of responsibility, Lord Bernard. To have offered to help in righting the mistake is further proof, if such were needed, of your unimpeachable character. This man is no crystal thief, Your Highness. You have my personal guarantee of that.
You honor me, Lady Cygnus.
Now, we must be getting on. The proposed countermeasures will require considerable planning if they opt to go ahead. If you will excuse us.
Well, I guess what they're saying makes sense.
Perhaps. But if Bernard's waterways truly are the reason for the flooding, then there is one thing that strikes me as somewhat convenient. The gaming hall, his gaming hall, is one of the few places not afflicted despite the vast quantities of water it uses.
Perhaps we had better go and take a look.
You will allow me to accompany you, I trust? If one of my subjects truly is connected to the disappearance of your kingdom's treasures, as a friend and ally, I cannot stand idly by.
Your help will be much appreciated, Your Highness.
And besides, I somewhat doubt the ability of this rabble to protect you. You are of noble birth, Lady Gloria. To associate so freely with the lowborn is...
Prince Castor.
Of course, Your Highness. Now is not the time to be casting aspersions on the quality of your companions. I hope you can all forgive me, and that I might prove to be of assistance.
I hope so too, Prince Castor.
All right. Looks like we're headed for the gaming hall.
Okay, no, I'm not doing any side quests today. The Prince and the Poppers. Crike, these snacks I brought are good. Go help yourself, huh? You kidding? I can't pass a stolen up by son. Don't suppose you fancy a skill, do you, Prince Castor? To credit your kingdom, I must say. I'd recommend the... Do not presume to speak to me. We are not friends. Hold on, pal. You're the one who has to come along with us. I offer to accompany Princess Gloria. The commoners who trail in her wake are of no interest to me. You know Elvis isn't actually a commoner. It sounds kind of a big deal. The idea that this man is of any consequence at all is laughable. No person of quality will indulge in filthy street foods. And just look at him licking his fingers. Ah! But you are noble, right, Elvis? Ha! What does it matter? I'm a connoisseur of tasty treats. That's all you'll need to know. Now, why don't you just admit that you fancy a nibble, your highness? Heaven only knows how they get this coating so crispy. I do not want a nibble, and certainly not of something you have mauled in such a fashion. Now, please do not bother me again. Prince Castor? Gah! Did you not hear what I said? You're going the wrong way, mate. What? Why did you tell me? Why did you not tell me so? Hey, you're one, your highness.
Whoa. I never expected to see a fountain like that in the middle of the desert.
Me neither. Talk about decadent. Not that I mind a little luxury, but you can have too much of a good thing.
Oofed. They spared no expense in decking this place out, that's for sure.
Prince Castor! To what do we owe this inestimable pleasure? Well, might I ask what brings you here, Your Highness?
Princess Gloria was taking a tour of the city. I thought it would be rude not to offer to accompany her.
Ah, the life of a prince is a hard one, is it not? But I am forgetting myself. Allow me to introduce Annie Hale. The rustic charms of her performing menagerie have been entertaining our clientele of late. You will have to forgive her abysmal manners. I found her wandering the wilds, and it seems her upbringing was far from civilized. But tell me, Princess Gloria, how goes the search for the water crystal?
We haven't found it yet, but we will. You can be sure of that.
Oh, I do admire your optimism, but I can't help feeling that you'll never find it, no matter how hard you search. What would it take to convince you that it was not in Savalon, I wonder? An official edict to that effect from the prince, perhaps?
I doubt it. Not that I don't trust His Highness, of course, but I would prefer to confirm it for myself. After all, thieves have a habit of hiding things rather well, don't you find?
Well, then far be it from me to hinder you in your search. But please, do take care. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, no offense to our new friend, but I can't help thinking he's got something to hide.
You think?
Bernard's story is certainly impressive. He built the gaming hall and earned himself a place on the Council of Elders, and all in the space of a few years. There were certain rumors, of course, but what newly made man is not dogged by the chatterings of the jealous?
All the more reason to suspect him, says I. There's no smoke without fire.
Maybe that minstrel can tell us something. Orpheus, was it?
Couldn't hurt to ask. Is there anything you can tell us about him first, Gloria?
Well, if I were being kind, I might describe him as committed to his craft. If I were feeling less generous, I'd say he was a raving egomaniac.
Reminds me not to get on your bad side. But that's good to know. We might be able to use it to our advantage. Let's track him down and see, shall we?
Well, we have to go look for the bard now. And just have to follow the arrow.
It's him.
Orpheus, where are you going?
Whoa! Why are you trying to pin me down? I'm a seeker, man, a poet. I go where the muse takes me. Wherever the wind blows, whenever the spirit moves me, that's my destination, baby.
Uh-huh. So, where are you going?
I'm wasted on you, you know that. Anyway, I don't have to tell you anything. You're impossible. Fine. I'm off to the sand-swept ruins to bring a certain very special story to an end. Go on, go running off to Bernard and tell him like I know you will.
Okay.
Jeez, I know better than anybody that a true artist needs dedicated fans, but why does Bernard keep the kid around? Loyalty's good and everything, but that kind of puppy dog stuff could really cramp a guy's style. Well, look who it is. Oh, she's the tragic princess of a long-lost land, and she cries a river while she stomps the sand. Will her crystal questing ever reach an end, or will she die for duty here without a friend? Ooh, yeah. You gotta love the sad ones. That's a classic in the making and no mistake. Oh, hey, Princess Gloria, I didn't see you there. Listen, I've got a dash, but I'd love to talk to you sometime about what it feels like to lose an entire kingdom. It'd make one heck of a song.
He knew we were here.
He certainly did. And judging by his song, he knows something about the crystals, too.
Do you not get the feeling he's leading us a little by the nose?
So what if he is? No harm in playing along, right? Then, when we get the chance, we turn the tables and squeeze him for everything he knows.
Prince Castor, do you know the place he mentioned?
Yes, the ruins are to the south of the city. I will lead the way. A great city once stood here, before these lands fell to the sand. War and deforestation laid waste to what was once green and pleasant. So the desert came to be. Our ancestors were foolish indeed. These sun-scorched sands are no place to make a life. If only there were water in abundance. How many times I've dreamed of it.
Prince Castor.
Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place. We must focus on the task at hand, finding Orpheus.
Yo, this dungeon is the one in the first demo. Except that this is where you fought Bernard in. Cool. The Prince's Play. Those sand-swept ruins must be pretty old. They look like they've been out here falling to pieces for a long time. They are ancient indeed. One can almost feel the weight of history bearing down upon them. Spectacular performances were once held here beneath the glow of the setting sun. Yes, I once read that the tragedies in particular were renowned for their power. I commend you, as always, on the breadth of your knowledge, Princess Gloria. You really do know a heck of a lot. I've always been a rather voracious consumer of books after all. Sadly, I know no more of the theater than I learned in the library back in Musa. I am ashamed to say that I have never actually seen a play. Is that so, Your Highness? Well then, I shall have to arrange for a local troupe to perform for you at the palace. Thank you, Prince Caster. I should like that very much. But only once all the crystals have been restored to their rightful place, of course. Of course. The crystals continue to be our main priority. Forgive me for diverting your attention from the matter at hand. Aww, no romantic play-watching evening for you, Princey Pants? Romantic? I had no such thing in mind, Your Highness. Believe me. God, everybody think everything is fleeing away from me. Alright, let's see what we got in store for the boss battle.
Folks, please welcome to the stage the incomparable talent that is Princess Gloria. Your Highness, I'd like to take this opportunity to play you something really special. My latest and greatest masterwork. It's about a lone hero who goes through hell after being chased from his homeland, but who finally, at long last, gets his chance at vengeance. So, Gloria, if you'd care to join me, you know the words, I'll teach you the tune.
I will play no part in this farce, Orpheus.
Whoa, farce! This is no such thing. You know how long I've had to wait for this. It's nothing short of a tragedy. And a revenge tragedy at that. Ah, sweet retribution.
What are you even talking about? Retribution for what, exactly?
You were outed as a dirty wee embezzler and banished for your crimes. You've only got yourself to blame for that, pal.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You don't know my life. You don't know how hard it's been. I'll never forget what was done to me. Never! And now, I finally got my chance for revenge. I'm going to take it. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. So shut up and die! Do you have any idea what I've been through since I got kicked out of Musa? Drinking ditch water like an animal, crawling around like an insect because I was too hungry to stand. Do you ever stop to think about that, Princess? Can you even imagine it? 'Cause I'll never forget it. That's for sure. Never. All that pain, all that suffering. That's what turned me into the tortured artist you see before you today. And you like
Alright then.
Stacking buffs and debuffs. Effects which temporarily boost attributes are known as buffs, and effects that negatively affect you are debuffs. Multiple buffs and debuffs can be used at once, and they will expire after a certain turn. Well, we already know most of them, except for Orpheus. We're gonna have to take all of them out, unfortunately. Let's make sure that she gets attracted more. should concentrate on taking out at least one of them at a time.
Here I go! See how you like this! Bring your heart!
It's nothing. What's the plan?
Yeah, hit. Oh my gosh, okay.
Get ready!
Let me see.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
What's next, I wonder? We're not gonna get too much of lightning attack over there.
Almighty thunder! Bring the heart!
Allow me.
I don't know if they might have a counter cure.
Does that feel better?
Counter white
You
magic.
saved my bacon there. Prepare for impact! Right, let's see. Away and fire your heat!
Yeah! I got another one!
Bird down. Okay.
It's nothing.
Let me see.
I must endure. All right then.
Default here real quick. Enrage.
Let's go! Guess it's my turn.
Exactly what a bard does.
You may feel a little sting.
Allow me.
We're gonna use some white magic boost. Cure all, and then protect.
Be healed.
Sorry to be a parent. Protect us. I need it.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead anyway. I'm just gonna test this out. I'm just gonna see, like, see, is he gonna throw out counter magical attacks?
Does that feel better?
Thanks for feeling there.
I am hoping that this will work.
Eat sorcery! Come and get it! Away and fire your heat! Freeze! Shiver!
Goes straight to her. Excellent, that's exactly what we need. Well, I could probably just use square one, but I don't want to remove the effects that I already put on him.
This should do it.
Man, get it!
So we need to reapply all of them. That's fantastic. You know what, why don't I just like forge real quick? I want a tent in the middle of the battlefield. You know, it's nothing like finding a tent right when you're in the middle of a battle. Oh, I can only brave once when I do the special.
Leave this to me! May the earth engulf you! Dig deep, guys!
It hurts. But it's nothing compared to the pain that burns inside my soul. I'm going to channel it all into my work. That's how masterpieces are born. Time for you to bow out, princess. There's only one starring role in this production.
Bro, you just wasted my... Okay, let's just do this.
Let's see how you deal with this.
Alright, everybody.
Yeah.
Dog pile.
This is going to hurt.
Right, let's see who's ready for this! Freeze! Shiver! Away and fire your heat! Eat sorcery!
And we did it! Wonderful!
Getting stronger.
And the Bard Asterisk is now ours. Let me play you the song of my people.
Seriously? Denied my revenge? After all I've done? Oh, I hate my life.
Oh, spare us. Now, where is the crystal?
You think I'm just going to tell you?
Yes, unless you'd prefer me to crush your throat so that you'd never be able to moan about how hard your life is again. Or sing, for that matter.
No, I'll tell you. Bernard has it. Something went wrong when he tried to use it, and he flooded the city.
So it was him, after all. The fool.
And where is it now?
I don't know. I don't know where he hid it. He only told me that he had it, I promise.
So, after all your big talk, you basically don't know anything.
It doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't tell this weasel my secrets either. Still, we know Bernard has it now at least. And with another asterisk to boot. Oh! And what do we have here?
The crowd's getting ugly, Lord Bernard. They're asking for you to put in a special guest appearance.
Very annoying of them. Deal with it, will you? I don't care how, just get it done.
Your wish is my command.
Did Elvis just unlock a secret in his book?
What was that?
How did you? But no one could have... Whatever. Looks like it's now or never.
What the...
Smoke screen!
Caught you napping? You should know by now I'm always ready to make a dramatic exit.
Orpheus!
Later, losers. Catch you on the flip side.
Forget him for now. My men will apprehend him soon enough. I owe you all an apology.
Huh?
My behavior towards you back at the palace was unforgivable. Having seen you fight, I realize now how blind I've been.
Hey, no need to go overboard. We didn't take it personally.
You are more kind to me than I deserve.
Hey, Elvis, what was that we saw before? When your book glowed up like that?
Well, I told you it reacts to asterisks, didn't I? The ones we got our hands on in Halcyonia helped me read a little more of the writing inside it. But this time, we seem to have been shown something from the past of the asterisk's previous owner instead. I've no idea why though, so don't go asking me to conjure up visions at will.
And I guess that means we're no wiser than we were before, right?
But no less wise either, eh? And that's the whole point of traveling the world in search of knowledge. To keep putting the pieces together until it all finally makes sense.
I suppose you're right.
What? A bird?
Is something the matter?
No. It's nothing.
Ah yes, we're going to be definitely playing around with many more things. But anyway everybody, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and come back next time. Yeah, we need to head back to Sevalon, but that'll be for another episode. So until then, stay fresh and have yourselves a damn good day everybody.